The chairperson has identified certain areas where some questions that have been raised in the past with regard to this particular election. Especially there is an issue to do with whether dead voters will be allowed to come and participate in this election. Chairman Chebukati says that this time round the default identification for the voters will be biometrics. So the biometrics will be used to identify voters before they are allowed to go and vote. So he says with this particular arrangement, there will be no room for a dead voter to walk at a polling station and vote. The other issue that has been of concern was whether things to do with the cyber attacks. He says that the Commission has engaged experts in cyber security to ensure that there are no attacks or hacking of the IBC systems when it's transmitting the results. And he also says there are servers they are put up at least 2 servers that are not accessible to the internet, so that in case of any attempted hacking, then it won't be possible. The other issue that he has addressed is to do with regard to the collusion between the collusion between the political parties and the printer Al Ghurair, whether there will be collusion for them to print extra ballot papers, maybe to stuff the ballots ahead of during the election. He says that this opportunity will not be there. But as he said, that we've seen also a complaint from the Third Way Alliance, whose presidential candidate says the team that went to Dubai on the 27th of this month to witness the printing of the presidential ballot papers, it indicates that they found that at least 95% of the ballot papers had been printed, and the team, the Third Way Alliance team that was sent to Dubai, could not confirm whether those particular the presidential ballot papers had been printed according to specifications, and or whether the extra ballot papers that had been printed were in line with the Commission. But Chebukati has dismissed those allegations, saying that he does not believe our court's allegations. He says it's true the Commission has printed 19.6 million ballot papers for the presidential election, and also an extra 1%, that is 196,000 extra papers, which will be supplied to polling stations just in case there is a spoiled vote. But then this 1% extra ballot paper will be sent to those constituencies in line with the number of registered voters per polling station. So that paper will be sent, the extra papers, 1%, will be dispersed across the country to cater for any person who will have spoiled the ballot paper for the presidential vote. So it's a matter that Chebukati has answered here. The other to do is also a matter to do with the technology failure, just in case maybe KIMS is not able to transmit results as electronically. He says already they've hired the three service providers, that is Safaricom, Airtel, and Telcom, to ensure that they are in the areas where the signal is strong. That's the signal that will be picked to ensure that there is a seamless transmission of results. Besides that, he also says the Commission has come up with 209. It will be using satellite technology, and satellite phones have been provided to the 290 constituencies and also the 47 county governments to ensure that there is transmission of results just in case there's internet failure. So those are some of the issues that Chebukati has addressed here, and we expect more clarifications on 31st. That's when they'll do a simulated transmission of a seamless simulated voting across the country to test the KIMS system and how it will be on the 8th of August. Back to the studio.
Well, on the campaign trail now, the opposition National Super Alliance will